Hey guys, we have a little bit of a drama bomb for you all where it seems like Emiru has finally now called out Mizkif and also Asmongold as well all throughout today. And I'm one of those people who have always kind of enjoyed like the OTK type squad content years ago, and they all kind of tapered out a little bit. And now Asmongold's kind of doing his like, political stuff, and NMP Soda Poppin basically just retired. So a lot of that group kind of got broken on up. But a lot of people were curious and always have been on what really happened. And if you guys do not know, Mizkif and Emiru were together, broke up, and then everything kind of went to whew. So I'm going to explain to you guys now, because Emiru finally, it seems like she broke her silence. Asmongold is basically putting a lot of pressure on Mizkif, and it seems like there is some sketchy stuff afoot going on. So if you guys will sit back, relax, especially because I've been doing so much VTuber drama, it's almost like a nice timeline cleanse for me to go and see like actual human faces. Although I do appreciate, the mm-ms on all those lovely VTuber models, and I'd probably prefer looking at that over Asmongold's face, but it is what it is. And of course, if you guys are new, feel free to subscribe or get your thoughts down below, and if not, no worries. Let's dive on in. So as I mentioned, Mizkif and Emiru, which are both very prominent streamers that I would almost want to say at this point, Emiru is actually a bigger streamer. She kind of did the same thing too, where she was with Dyrus for a while, and then she broke up with Dyrus because he had like big anger management issues, and she became like a way popular streamer, especially when she got together with Mizkif after they got and broke up with Maya. So there's been a little bit of like a reoccurring vibe going on. Now, Mizkif himself did do a crazy like 180. He moved to LA. Like, he's hanging out with all these LA streamers, sold his house that was in Austin, got rid of all of his roommates, and there was a really big scandal about a year ago or so where he basically was housing someone who assaulted someone, and it was not a good vibe. One of his personal friends, he has basically been just gone, excommunicated from streaming, and that caused a massive tear in that whole Austin squad of like the Soda Poppins, NMPs, Tech Tones, all of them. OTK essentially as a whole was destroyed, and there was a lot of awkward tension. Group projects kind of basically dipped out. Mizkif was removed forcibly from the actual company. There was legal issues involved, like everything, and basically was the death throttle of the OTK network. But obviously a lot of people are curious what happened more on the parasocial side when it comes to relationships. So we'll get to that right now, because Asmongold kind of started this all off. He dropped like the bomb, and he's calling out Mizkif in this clip right here. And this, once I said, I'll show you guys Emiru's in a second, where she's basically breaking down and pretty much crying up, and a lot of people are alleging that's towards Mizkif himself.
That's not why people don't want to collaborate with Miz.
And also, if you guys, I mentioned, a lot of people have kind of taken a step back, and most people haven't really talked about it. Like these bigger content creators, Asmongold has not said anything. Mizkif has not said anything. A little bit of alluding, a little bit of side talking, a little bit of sassing here and there, but it does seem like it is mostly a quiet, reserved, maybe even legal thing.
It has nothing to do with it. And he knows that.
And it's bad when someone's dropping out the like, well, maybe you shouldn't have snuck out at 3 a.m, son. Well, that's what happens when you don't wrap your rubber up, boy, as your girlfriend is pregnant. Hey, that's what happens when you don't pay your credit card bills, bucko. Like, he's pulling that. Scary. Whenever people pull out that voice, I'm hiding. Ugh.
Nothing to do with it.
And he's trying to be like, it's not my story to tell, which is why we're going to the real story to tell in a second.
And also, it doesn't have a lot to do with Tectone either.
That's surprising, though, because if you guys ever look at Tectone's Twitter feed, I have seen at least 90 mentions of Hassan's dog being shot. Just today. Some drama gets crazy. And this is like one of those like 15-level interconnected drama bombs there. Even if this news drops more properly, I don't even know if I want to touch with it.
He's lying.
Scary.
I don't know why he would say that. I don't know why he would do that. Now, I have not said anything about this at all.
Which is true.
I have not gone into this on any level.
Especially for drama channels like an Asmongold, that's kind of surprising. So that's how you guys might know there might be a little bit more oomph to this than we'd expect.
But that's not why. It's not even close to why. Spill the tea? I don't think I'm going to have to. I've got a feeling I might not have to.
So So as you guys can kind of tell from what he just said, he's like, it's probably someone else's time to go take the reign over here, which is why
I don't know.
we have the clip of her basically breaking down and crying, which is horrible. Like, if there was something bad that happened to
Don't leave us
Emiru,
hanging.
I think a lot of people really like Emiru. Like, I think she's like right now probably the most popular female creator, if not up there. She's getting a lot of good views, a lot of good collaborations with Cinna, Emily, all these other people. And those people were friends. They used to be friends with Mizkif as well. But they kind of introduced them all. So whenever there's a breakup, you can usually kind of tell on who keeps the friends and who doesn't, and who kind of did things wrong. Not to assume anything bad on Mizkif, but like, you know what I mean. Also,
What can I say? I love a show. To be continued.
and he drops the to be continued.
Probably by somebody else.
Like, you've probably seen where this is leading up to, right?
So, anyway, yeah, that's not the reason.
I think most of my viewers here so far have been actually very smart. I think you guys know.
With it. It's completely separate. So, yeah, give us a hint. No. You see, you guys have to understand that.
It is crazy, too, because as a streamer myself, sometimes I get these, like, crazy drama bombs, and if I just wanted to... But, like, it's not my place, you know? Like, sometimes it's just definitely not your place, especially if it's a little bit more serious or even more of, like, say, like a feminine issue. Yeah, that's 100% you don't want to deep dive it.
I'm not involved with any of this shit anymore.
And it is also kind of nice, too, whenever you drop it all and you're just like, you guys figure it out.
I'm not engaged with any of this shit anymore. And when the bullets start flying, the videos are going to start coming.
And they're already coming, baby. Apparently by me. The bottom feeders are coming. The gossip channels, I guess that's me in this second channel right now. Ayo. We're coming.
I'm going to come.
Am I really a gossip channel here? Am I technically a gossip channel, the second channel? I mean, I kind of don't mind it, though. I mean, I want to do other stuff, too. I want to, like, do fun stuff and make good videos or even, like, some reaction stuff. But, I mean, like, I don't know. I'm just... Like, don't judge me.
For this whole thing.
I'm a little gossipy at heart.
We're going to be going through the whole thing.
1,000-page doc.
Why vague? Because there are some people who deserve to tell the story more than I do.
In all honesty, it's kind of a good take on Asmongold. He's like, it's just not my story to go and tell at this point. So the big thing over here is Emiru, who is getting emotionally on this, like, they're doing like a road trip basically for, you know, to go to TwitchCon, which if you guys have gone to TwitchCon, probably not if you're watching this video, but still, have fun. This is her breaking down.
And sometimes there's things in your life or people in your life that, you know, maybe they're not good for you. And chat, sometimes maybe you have to make those choices to take those people out of your life so you can make room for the people that are right for your life, you know? And I also think it's important to never give up. This whole year, I've taken a couple breaks, but
So there's a lot to break down this already too. As you guys can tell, this is probably going towards Emiru and Mizkif. This is a lot of illusion, but you guys are probably filling the blanks with me too. And I think this is them basically being like, we had to cut Mizkif off. That's why he's in LA. That's why he sold his house. That's why no one interacts with him ever again. And why people keep on interacting with Emiru. And it seems like they did have a massive breakup because he went to Japan, bro. He went to Japan for a few months. I'm not going to Japan without my girl for a few months. I mean, maybe on a rarity, maybe, you know, she's busy, like this type of vibe, you know, maybe, you know, Ludwig's done it with Michael Reeves, sure. But like, to then also sell my house, to also live in a different state, like they broke up 100%. Without a doubt. I don't even think they were dating also, that's pretty much confirmed from, you know, all the gossipers out there. But this is crazy because it looks like Asmongold's saying like there's about to be some big heat when it comes to Emiru and Mizkif, and people might finally realize like what happened, dude.
and sometimes there's things in your life or people in your life that, you know, maybe they're not good for you. And chat, sometimes maybe you have to make those choices to take those people out of your life so you can make room for the people that are right for your life, you know? And
Like, I mean, I kind of support it though. Like if someone's toxic or controlling, or at the end of the day, I mean, she became a bigger content creator than Mizkif did. You know, she's bigger connection, she has more concurrent viewers, and she's also more brand friendly. She doesn't have all this bad lingering past on him, you know? And it's crazy. Like it really generally looks like something bad happened with Mizkif. Everyone on OTK, Soda Pop, NMP, Tactone, Asmongold, obviously, they all have beef with him and no one knows still why. But I do think it all stems down to Emiru Emiru was doing podcasts with Asmongold. She's always been well respected by all the females in the group. And of course, everyone still is hanging out with her in the Austin side. And then where is Mizkif? In LA, hanging out with the random, like the Boatez sisters, which nothing against them, but still. So this is some crazy stuff, some brand new information. I feel bad for her, and it does seem like there is a lot that might be coming out soon.
Chat, sometimes maybe you have to make those choices to take those people out of your life so you can make room for the people that are right for your life, you know? And I also think it's important to never give up. This whole year, I've taken a couple breaks.
I say it's motivational. I'm with her. If something really bad happened, no pressure. Just whenever they feel like they got to go and say something, do it. But at the end of the day, there's always something with streamers. There's always some sort of drama, back and forth, issues, whatever it might be, especially when it comes to relationships. And I'm sure anyone who just went through the whole entire VTuber saga would agree. So my heart just goes out to her. I think there's going to be a lot of drama coming up in the near future, and hopefully it's not that bad, you know, all things considered. But a little random fun video. I want to mix it up off the VTuber news over here. Just want to hang out and chill and pop on in before I did other stuff throughout my night. Love you guys, and thank you so much for watching. Give me your thoughts and comments for all the parasocialers like me down below. I was supposed to end the video and they got awkward, so now you're listening. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm...